so ons gaan kyk waar ons nou probleme gaan oplos, waar ons rye en reekse gaan gebruik. So luister nou mooi, hulle is meer in woordsomformaat, so listen very carefully. They say, in an arithmetic sequence, the third term equals 30. Okay, let's write down what we read just now. In an arithmetic sequence, that's the one. The third term equals 30. So let's write it down. Third term equals 30. Do you agree? Third term equals 30. Written down what I've read. And the eighth term equals 38. The eighth term equals 38. Agste term is gelyk aan 38. En die vraag is nou, bepaal die eerste 3 terme van die reeks. Determine the first 3 terms of the series. Now we've got 2 equations and we've got 2 variables, A and B. Nou, weet julle al uit graad 9 uit. If we've got 2 equations and 2 variables, we can solve it. So let's simplify that. It's 13 equals A plus 3D minus D. Okay? So if we minus that, it's 2D. Got it. That's our first equation. Second equation, 38 equals A plus AD minus D gives me 7D. Easy. So let's solve that simultaneously. We can simply take equation 2 and subtract 1. Hoekom vat jy vir 2 en minus 1, want 2 het groter waardes. Dit gaan makliker wees so op. So 38 minus 13, 8 minus 3 is 5, 3 minus 1 is 2, A minus A is niks, 7 minus 2 is 5. So now we've got the value of D equals 5. If I can substitute D into any one of these two, 13 equals A plus 2 D's is 10, therefore A equals 3. So now I've got A, the first term. Okay, it's a series, so I'm adding. So now I'm going to add 5. So 3 plus 5 gives me 8. 8 plus 5 gives me 13, etc. That's the first 3 terms of my arithmetic sequence. Good, easy. Let's look at the next one. Indien die 7de term van 'n rekenkundige ry 16 is. Die 7de term is 16. Die 7de term, so dis 7 minus 1 is 6D. That's the first equation that I've got. Next thing. The sum of the first 10 terms equals 150. Die som van, en ek is besig met 'n rekenkundige reeks. So ek sê die som van die eerste 10 terme is 115. Som van die eerste 10 gedeel deur 2 is 5. 10 minus 1 is 9D. So kom ons vereenvoudig hierdie ouetjie. Dis 10A plus 45D. Dis my tweede vergelyking. Ons skryf weer die eerste vergelyking reg onder hom, dat ons appels met appels kan vergelyk. This is arithmetic, so again I can solve simultaneously. So I can subtract the one from the other one. 115 minus 16 is 99. Okay, but now look at this. There will not be elimination. So I've got to multiply this guy at least with 10 before I subtract. So kom ons gaan. En ons gaan kyk, if I multiply this with 10, that times 10, that times 10, and that times 10. Let's rewrite this equation number 1. So it's 160 equals 10A plus 60D. So that's where I took 1 and I multiplied it with 10. Skryf daai enetjie hier onderop, and now we can subtract. and then we'll eliminate A. So kom ons trek nou af. So dit gee vir my 15, dis 5 is 45, that eliminates, that's 15D, so D equals 3. And now I can resubstitute into that equation. 16 equals A plus 6 times 3, that gives me 18, so A is going to be minus 8. So now let's write down the first 3 terms of this arithmetic series. So it's minus 8, then we're going to add 3, so it's minus 5. Then we're going to add another 3, it's minus 2. So that's the first 3 terms of that arithmetic series, if you've done it 100% correctly. Minus 2 is the first term, minus 2, and just check whether that's going to be D equals 3. Let me just check the first term. I substituted, let me just quickly check this out. 16 equals A plus 6 times 3. Can't be 18. That's not true. Grade 12, let me just quickly fix that. A plus 18, if you take 18 to the other side, it's minus 18, so it's minus 2. So the first term is going to be minus 2, then it's going to be 1, then it's going to be plus 3, it's going to be 4. So the first term is going to be minus 2, and the constant difference is going to be 3. Yes, we're going to do some more word sums just now.